And listening in on this news conference, we want to get to this. Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd giving us an update on this morning's shooting in Auburndale. Let's go ahead and listen in. Manipulating the gun and then pointed it in their direction.
Man.
5 Auburndale police officers and 2 deputy sheriffs shot. And they shot a multiple number of times. And then we began emergency services to try to save both of their lives. Now at this moment in time, our officers and deputies say, well, what he's done is shot her, and then he has shot at our deputies and officers. This preliminary information that we're giving you is all subject to modification because we've got several different witnesses. Certainly we're looking at a parking lot video from Spectrum who is...
So he shot his girlfriend, but a lot of people saying that she left him or he found out that she was cheating, and there's a lot of people saying it's both, so we're going to see.
Totally cooperating with us, as are these surrounding stores whose business has been stopped for this emergency. But here's what we know. We know that this black female 20, our victim, has had a ongoing relationship with this Derrick Brathwaire, who's 39.
Woo.
They have a child in common.
Oh.
We are told, and I underscore, we are told, we haven't run all this to ground, that he said yesterday he threatened his girlfriend, they're not married, this victim, our 20-year-old victim, I'm going to kill you and then kill myself.
Why?
So she gets up this morning, she puts their 3-year-old beautiful little boy in the car. She lives in Lake Wales and she drives to Waverly, which is north of Lake Wales. She drops him off at Dad's parents' house, or Derrick's house. Then she's on her way to work. She works for Spectrum at car.
Welcome to the 250 Gemstones News TV channel. I am your host, Michael T. Porter, and I'm bringing the news to you like no other. Yeah. Y'all seen the video? Y'all seen this mess? I don't know what's getting into these guys. They are crashing out. They are just too damn emotional. They're too damn sassy. The only way I can see this, I can't even see this man doing anything. Most of these guys are crashing out because they girlfriends or whatever, they getting cheated on. They're getting cheated on by their girlfriends, and I'm like, okay, it's part of life. What makes you so damn special? I never understand. This is what I mean. This is why black women call a lot of black men narcissists, because I'm like, if everybody's getting cheated on, especially in today's time, what make your black ass so special to where you ain't gonna get cheated on? It reminds me of a story of my barber got into it with one of his clients because my barber was put on child support, and the barber was telling his client, hey, just give you a heads up, this could happen to you too. And his client looked at it, what you mean it's gonna happen to me? So I think the client took it as my barber was wishing harm on him, when it's not the case. My barber's letting him know you ain't special. There's nothing special about your black ass. There's nothing special about your life. There's nothing special about your haircut. There's nothing special as a man. Anybody can get it. This is what my barber is trying to express to his client. Anybody can get it. Any man can be put on child support at any time. He's like, oh, no, not me. Not me. She ain't gonna put me on child support. I'm like, I'm just saying, bro. What you mean? So they got into a heated argument. If you're in a relationship today, just know there's a strong possibility you may be cheated. So just be careful. Get out your feelings and just get with somebody who moves like you. And you know what the great thing is about all this cheating? Do you know what the great thing is about all this cheating? When you find a person that does cheat, one, you'll understand that anything that's special in this world, anything that is worth having is rare. Anything that takes a lot of stress out of you, take a lot of discipline, take a lot of sacrifice, it's rare these days. You know, getting a good job, rare. Finding somebody that's loyal, rare. You know, anything that's worth having, and most of the things in your life that you do have in your life, it should be rare. It should be something that you work for. It should be something that's sacred. Finding somebody that you really love, finding real love. I'm talking about that real, not that Hollywood love, like just make me feel good all the time and every day is gonna be peaches and cream. No, I'm talking about real love where you guys put your best foot forward. There's a certain level of maturity that takes place, a certain level of growth, there's a certain level of understanding, and most importantly, God has to be involved in your relationship. This is some serious business. Once you guys get that squared away, the rest is history. Once you include God in what you got going on, and He is the source, He is the foundation, He's the one who's gonna keep you focused, keep both parties, man and female, focused, then the rest of your life is gonna be beautiful. But when you go off with your narcissistic viewpoint on life, you know, you so insecure, you have problem. If you that insecure, people are insecure, they got problems. They got serious problems. I don't know if they've been abused when they were small. I don't know if they just don't understand how the real world works. But people who are insecure, they have an altered perception of reality. Their reality is not our reality. In other words, it's not reality to be chasing somebody down 24/7. It's not reality to have your significant other's location all the time. It's not reality. It's not real to pop up at your, like this guy right here. He popped up at his girlfriend's job. Popping up at your girlfriend or boyfriend's job. Derrick Brathwaire I think he has some type of clinical issue. There's something wrong with this man, to where you wake up in the morning and say you're gonna kill your girlfriend for no reason. Like I said, I'm estimating, I'm guessing it's because he found out that she's talking to somebody else, and either she's talking to somebody else, she threatened to leave him, or he's just simply just crazy. You got to be careful who you lay down with, ladies, and it's same for the fellas. You gotta be careful. There's some throwed off people out in this world. There's some people who just don't give a damn. There's people who are fighting many demons. There's something wrong with Americans. There's something absolutely wrong. I know the number one cause. I know the number one cause is lack of having a strong relationship with God. No love of God, no love of Christ, no love of the Holy Spirit, no love of themselves. These people don't have no love. If you don't have no love, why you keep getting in relationships? If you don't have love and discipline, and you're not willing to fight, to really go through the ringer with somebody and go through some things with somebody and overcome it, and willing to apologize and willing to say, I'm sorry, why do you keep getting into relationships? Because I believe the demons that they're fighting have coerced them. I believe the demons have convinced them that it's a good idea to get in a relationship. Let me tell you something right now. You and all your demons, in order to be great, we got to make great decisions. And get into a relationship when you're highly insecure and you have much trauma and drama going on in your life is not a great idea. Leave people alone if you screwed up in the head. But first, you got to recognize that you screwed up. And that's the worst thing about a screwed up person, is when they refuse to acknowledge that they're screwed up. Those of you that have been rocking me since day one, I appreciate y'all. Those of you who just found the channel, I appreciate y'all too. I'm gone.